Hello everybody, welcome to another YouTube video. I am Robelle Autonomy. Today we're here to react to an Arknights Endfield video. We haven't reacted to any Arknights on this channel yet, but it is a game I have been looking forward to. I've been excited, so I have already watched a bunch of the trailers off stream already, off camera, but they released a new gameplay demo, and I am hoping to wait completely fresh. Haven't seen this one yet, and so let's take a look at this one. Alright, so the big thing is the beginning of Arknights, of Endfield specifically, because I'm not really well acquainted with the original Arknights lore, but with Endfield, we've seen the beta already, so I've seen a lot of the early game, and the big thing that I've seen is it doesn't feel like the beginning of Endfield has a very big hook. It's not gonna grab brand new players that are new to the space. At least I don't think it will. However, I've been told that this new gameplay demo features the new beginning of Arknights Endfield, so apparently they redid it. From my understanding, at least that's what I think. I haven't been told exactly what's happening, so let's hop right into it. Let's see. Standard day, data lost, and then a bunch of stats. North Pole, end of the expedition. I do have to say, I absolutely adore the aesthetic of Endfield. In this new space where everything is about to be not a gacha game anymore, a lot of gachas are shifting from character gacha to cosmetic gacha. I feel like Endfield can exist just because it looks so good. I feel like it'll make it in the space. Like, this team is gorgeous. This art style is so striking. They really brought their the illustrations of the original Arknights to life. It looks amazing. I love the drip and the designs of the two main characters. I just have to point this out. Like, typically, right, for our main characters in most of these gacha games, like, of course, these games not always, but they do tend to kind of lean into a sex appeal to try and really hook players, right? Really get people invested in these characters. And so when you see, you know, the main characters of these gachas, they typically have something that's a little bit more scantily clad. Like, the guys usually have like a skin tight suit, or like something that really shows off their muscles. And the girls, like, they typically have a lot of skin exposed. But here we have two characters, maximum drip, alright? Everything is covered up, alright? They got thick sweaters, thick jackets, and I love it. We don't see this kind of character design. It's so rare among the gacha space. So, that's basically the main thing I want to point out. I mean, it's rare among the gacha space, or like the mainstream stuff, right? This is through standard Arknights designs. I may not be super well versed in the Arknights lore, but I do have a couple of friends that are really big into Arknights, and they send me the characters all the time, and oh my gosh, those designs are so good. Makes me want to play the game, but then I see it, and then I'm like, it looks a little dated, but maybe it's still worth getting into. Let me know it down in the comments below.
What took you so long? Sorry. I was held up.
Ooh, lip sync looks good. Well, this is a pre-rendered cutscene, I presume, so maybe they just matched the voice acting perfectly. I really like this girl. This is like the main girl. She reminds me of a Xenoblade character. Like, I really do get Neo or Nia vibes from her.
Administrator.
Well, I guess it's Xenoblade 2 and 3. Not really related to Xenoblade 1. By the way, if you're in the gacha games, you should check out the Xenoblade series. Xenoblade 2 is a gacha. It just doesn't have microtransactions. It's all encompassed in the game. Dang, this beginning still looks amazing. I remember the very beginning of Arknights Endfield, like in the beta. It's like super cinematic, and then it drops you into the overworld, and in the overworld you immediately like talk to an owl guy, and it's just a bunch of menial tasks. So I am praying that they kind of make that a bit more interesting. This is looking familiar, but at the beginning, the main character is popping off with all this crazy stuff. They start forming all these, like, they start building all these things like turrets and stuff. I remember this. I remember seeing the beginning of the game. I personally was not in the beta. I have a friend that was in the beta, and I was in a Discord call with them, and I watched them play it, and I was very jealous because I applied and didn't get in. Now, one thing that I've known is a lot of gacha creators talked about how their combat changes.
Time to fight.
And remember before, the dodge was very, like, you had to be very intentional with how you use it. You couldn't spam it. It wasn't like a regular action game. It was a lot more strategic, a lot more campy. This is pretty flashy, actually. I'm wondering if this is still gonna chase after that kind of campy gameplay. Because the original, like, Endfield beta, they had almost Xenoblade style combat.
Alien life form.
But then they shifted it over to, like, more action-oriented because a lot of fans were comparing it to, like, the other stuff over the space.
We resisted.
And then even a lot of other people were like, no, this is an action RPG. And I'm like, I don't know if that's exactly what they're going for. At the very least, what we did just see was very, very satisfying. The hits felt pretty good and the sound design felt pretty nice. The particle effects, like the smoke looks amazing. The smoke simulation, like that looks amazing, guys. My computer is fried. It's not gonna be able to run this, I swear. I might have to upgrade, guys. With things like Ananta, Silver Palace, and Arknights Endfield on the rise, I might have to upgrade. If you want to help me upgrade, then please watch my streams. Thank you.
The ankloid growth.
Just the view is enough support to help my growth rate, please. Growth is exponential. Okay, that's enough about me. Back to the game.
Stop us.
Okay, so there's a little skill bar in the bottom that seems the same as before. Alright, using a still. Okay. Wait, the skill just uses one bar. Pretty cool. Ultimate. Yeah. You gotta charge up energy and oh, fancy.
Your end awaits.
I really, really like how the main characters look. Like, I adore their design. Both the male and the female.
Sacrifices gave
I
rise
really like how
to
cute they made the female one. The male one is like,
as its successor.
he's got a really cool factor to it, but I kind of wish his hair was like a little less stereotypical.
Flowers are
I guess it's harder to like work with like male main character hair when, well, guys typically
never
have
meant
shorter
to
hair,
bear
right?
such burdens.
So it's kind of hard to make something that stands out.
You chose not to let go.
Okay, I'm liking that they're like doing storytelling, but they're not whiffing you out of the game and giving you a, giving you a cutscene. It's stuff happening around the player as you walk around.
The original
I'm a huge fan of stuff like that. I wish gacha games, and just games in general, would embrace that more. They're making an interactable world. If you're gonna stop me in my tracks just to show me some story, then it's like, that story better be good. But a lot of the time, it's not good enough to interrupt that flow of play. So I feel like we really gotta start leaning into having this stuff happen in-game around the player. Even if it's like in places out of reach. Then here is the turrets from the beginning. Okay, I remember this from the beta. Although, I think this segment is a lot longer. They definitely changed it. Because I swear you started and you were immediately doing turret stuff, but we had a whole tutorial before. And then we had the default Unity animations. Land in front of you!
always fights back.
Oh well, that's okay.
It is our nature.
I'm really nitpicky about like in-engine animations because I've been a fan of Genshin for so long, and like they just spam the same 4 animations over and over again. Until recently, they've really picked it up, so if you quit Genshin, might be worth looking at again. Not saying you download the game,
Cross this chasm.
I'm saying you look at it, so maybe watch somebody else play it and then decide, alright, maybe it's worth looking at, maybe not. Or you could just wait for this game. That's probably a better use of your time. Or there's a bunch of epic games coming, like Duet Night Abyss, Ananta.
You have decided
I want to say NTE, but it's looking a bit rough for them because that Ananta gameplay trailer, yikes. Ananta cooked them so badly. Like NTE looks like Genshin reskinned to be kinda like GTA, and then Ananta is just GTA but with anime and Spider-Man and Cyberpunk and Watch Dogs all mixed together. And Enfield looks like its own unique slice of the pie, alright? This is its own thing, and I love that it feels so different than everything else. Although, them shifting to make it an action game did kind of align it more with like Wuthering Waves and Genshin, and that did kind of, it didn't irk me because I didn't really know how it felt because I wasn't in the beta.
Feeling warmer now.
But I do feel like, you know, doing choices to make the game more aligned with the mainstream makes it lose part of its identity, if you know what I mean. I don't know if you guys agree with that or not, but that's just how I feel about this kind of thing, you know? Like, I want the game to fully embrace its own way of giving an experience. Like, for example, let's look, it's a weird thing to compare to. Actually, no, I think this game takes inspiration from it. But Death Stranding is a game that not everybody liked. A lot of people found it boring, but the people that, like, got invested in the gameplay, got invested in the story, they love it more than anything in the world. It's one of those things where you overcome the hurdle, and once you overcome that hurdle, you build a way stronger connection with the source material. And I find that's something that's really common in the gacha space. A lot of these gacha games have these hurdles, right? This thing that filters out tourists. And I feel like the people that do get past that hurdle, they love the game all the more. Like, you look at the Zone Zero fanbase, they love their game. You look at the Wua fanbase, right? That game had a rocky start too. They love that game more than anything. And I hope it's the same for Enfield, I really do. I don't want them to just appeal to the mainstream, because if they appeal to the mainstream, then the second something new mainstream shows up, well, everyone will just move on. But if you give that hurdle that not everybody is gonna love, but if you get past that hurdle and you fall in love with it, then this game— holy moly, what the heck, that character looks sick! I'm going off on this, like, meaningful rant, but never mind. This is peak! What in the world is— please tell me that character is playable. Arknights fans, I need the lore ASAP, is that you? I don't know, I didn't play Arknights. I need you guys to give me the rundown. I want to cover this game so bad. Holy moly, this is sick. Flipping the little girl with the Grim Reaper cloak above her looks so sick. I adore when you have, like, contrasts in these character designs. Like, Mala in this case, that's a cute girl, but then flipping the epitome of death is just hanging above her, and now it's scary, and I'm like, I love that. I love the contrast. Oh dang, the team up for this boss? Okay, this boss is sick. Oh my gosh, she summoned the 2 other ghost characters. I love that. So you're getting, like, a feel for the gameplay, what it's like with the full party, but, you know, they're like giving you the actual characters. You gotta roll for them. Although, I wonder— I kind of need to see who the starting, like, the free characters are. And I kind of hope that the free characters remain kind of meta. I know a lot of these— dang, they have a combo system with the left bumper. It looks like they're flowing skills together. That sounds really cool. I don't know how this works mechanically. I watched somebody play. I didn't read the tutorials. But definitely I would love to look at more of this stuff. Like, aesthetically, this game looks great. And I'll be honest, I feel like a lot of the gachas I've played have been all happy-go-lucky. Seeing something that's a little bit grungier, but like more about the world and less about the characters, I feel like I'm ready for. Or maybe it is more about the characters, I don't know. I need to play Arknights. Guys, if I get anything wrong, I need you to correct me in the comments down below, alright? I need the information. I could research it myself, but I don't even know where to start. So I need you guys to do it for me because I'm lazy. I mean, I would appreciate the help. You don't have to comment though. But every little bit that gets me more into this game, hey! Hey, I'm willing to full dive, come on. Alright, this boss is sick. I'm good, so with the bumpers, I'm not sure. Wait, let me see here. Alright, let me go back for a second. Is it— so like, we have all these skills, it looks like they all belong to each character. But I'm curious, that L one, that thing that keeps showing up, like clearly it's flying the skills between characters, but what is it using exactly? Okay, it's somewhat similar of a symbol, not quite. Alright, so we have our skill bar here. No, you can use it and it doesn't use up the skill bar. I'm wondering what this is. I didn't even notice that the characters are getting cannons in the corner here. This boss is sick, holy moly. But here's the thing, right? We have all these big action open world RPGs, right? But we don't have anything like this. Like, not even in Genshin. Actually, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. And the Scaramouche boss, the okay, never mind. We have that stuff in here too. But like in like Wuthering Waves, in Zemless Zone Zero, we don't really have a more cinematic boss. You know what I mean? I guess we do have cinematic bosses, but like they're not like this. Where it's like doing like this is like some MMO raid stuff that's happening. I am very oh, okay. I was so confused. I'm like, are we not getting hit by that? Or what is happening? Alright, very well timed dodge. I'll be honest, my inner MMO nerd is like, where's the red circle on the ground that tells me not to stand there? Where is it? And you have to actually react to the stuff that's happening. You need to actually have skills. Back in my MMO days, I would get so frustrated because like the only thing with the bosses, we don't stand in the red circle. And then there's like 30 whole seconds to get out of the red circle before the boss does anything, and then the boss does a sound cue. Holy my author, go back! No, back, I want to see it. Frame by frame. This character is adorable. Wait, it's running at 60. Never mind, frame by frame is gonna take 50 years. Oh, she's doing the Spider-Man hand pose. That's sick. This character, I don't know who it is. Actually, I know who it is. It's flippin' Surtur. I almost lied there. But I love Surtur. I hope I said her name right if I said it wrong. This character design goes hard. Like, this is probably a must-have for me. I'm a big fan of characters that are red. I'm a big fan of characters that have horns. I'm a big fan of robots. She's not a robot, but I'm just saying what things they like. And I'm a big fan of cute characters. You get any of those aspects in there? Hey, I'm all in. And this character, red with horns, hey. And two, depending on how you look at it. Although I think she's more like beautiful than cute. I mean, those aren't mutually exclusive, but exclusive, excuse me. The main character, I love the main character so much. Like, I don't know what it is about maybe it's the mask. Because like you have to have so much confidence in your main character if you're gonna cover up their face. Because for anime, all of the character expression is in the eyebrows and the eyes. That's why the mouths are so simplified, right? We see an anime character, right? Their mouth is usually just a line, maybe another line underneath to show like the lower lip. But it's always the eyes and the eyebrows. So when you cover that up in your anime style game, that is a statement, and that means it's so much extra work to show emotion in that character. And well, maybe this is more meant to be like a self-insert. I'm not entirely sure. So maybe they're not too emotion-filled, but there's a certain gracefulness to the way they animate this character. It's so good. Alright, please tell me this character is playable. This character is adorable. But I need them. Like, with the armor? Like, guys, this design is peak. He's got like a whole knight outfit on. I know like knight skirts are not realistic, but it's such a cute and like beautiful fantasy thing that we've created in the modern age. I love it. Or maybe it was a thing. I don't know. I didn't look at history. Me giving an opinion and immediately backtracking. That's okay. That's how I am. Alright. I just realized you've been fighting this thing for like most of the trailer and it's not even dead yet. Oh, and this is a whole raid mechanic. Everyone's going for different swords? Oh, wait, that's fire.
Death is nearing the shore.
Death is nearing the shore. Oh, is this like an unwinnable scenario? Now I am noticing all the characters have their own HP bars. Are they gonna get hit and then die and get like, are they out of my control? Because that's gonna make me really tilted really quickly. Okay, it was a cinematic thing.
Do not forget our promise. I'll be waiting in the north.
Nope, no, the main character has emotion. Look at that. They're doing so well with so little. I love it. I want more. No, I need more. Oh man. Alright, well. I guess that's the video. That's the reaction. All I can say is it looks really good. I'm really excited for this game. I'm pretty sure it's hitting in 2026. I feel like we would have gotten a release date by now if it was this year, so we probably have a bit of a wait for it to release. But definitely I will be hopping on. If there's any more Arknights Endfield stuff that you want me to look at, let me know down in the comments below. If there's anything I need to know about Arknights before I delve into this world, then please let me know down below. And if you enjoyed the reaction, be sure to hit that like button. I know I asked you guys for a lot, and you know, truthfully, you don't have to do the work for me. Alright, but I would appreciate pointing me in the right direction. And also, if you're not subscribed, you watched all the way 20 minutes into this video, you may as well hit subscribe. Great, clearly I entertain you enough to keep you here for 20 minutes, so you may as well subscribe, bell notifications, so you know when I upload a video. I cover all kinds of gacha games. I'm pretty critical, so beware of that, but also it's like, you know, I'm critical of everything that I love, and that's why I'm critical of them, because I want them to be the best that they can be. So, with that, I hope you all had a good one. Remember, intent lives your nice, so I will see you all next time. Bye!